Right, now let me teach you how to quickly create config maps using the imperative approach, which is just using kubectl. So here type kubectl and then create cm dash and then h for help, or actually ctl and not tcl. kubectl and then create cm dash h. And here we get a bunch of help. But if I scroll up, so this is a little big, but hopefully you can see in here. So you can see, for example, examples, and you've got the aliases here, config map or CM, and here create a new config map named myconfig based on a folder bar, and then here this is how you do it. So create config map, the name of the config, from file. So actually this is the folder. From file, you can just say from file and then pass the name of the file, the extension in here, and you can do it based of multiple files, right? So you've got the key, so key 1 there, key 2, and then in here, so if you want to create from a simple text, for example, this is how you do it. So from and then literal, key, and then the value, right? So let me quickly show you how to do it. So here, let me just clear the screen, kubectl, and then create cm, and then let's just call it config, and then 1, and then dash dash from literal, and then equals, and then we have to specify the key. So let's say key 1, and then equals to the value, and then just say value 1, for example. So if you also want a second key and a second value, you say dash dash from dash literal equals, and then key 2 equals, and then value 2. Press enter, and there we go. So now kubectl get cm, and have a look, we have our config 1 in here. So now if I say kubectl describe and then config 1, oh actually we need to say cm for config map, clear the screen, enter, and have a look. So we have in here key 1 value 1, key 2 value 2, right? So this is how you do it. If you also want from a file, for example, if you have a file, you can just say dash dash from dash and then file equals, and then the path to the file. So I'm not going to create this, but this is how you do it. And most of the times you're not going to be creating config maps like this, because again, I've explained the benefits of doing things declarative, so that you can basically have a source control, then using all best practices, so on and so forth. So if you want to learn more about it, just type in here. So what did I say? So yeah, so here kubectl create cm dash help, and this will give you a bunch of help.